Hello and welcome to the next tutorial of Nafhaa. In this tutorial, we will be looking after another important module, that is RFQ. RFQ comes under the purchase section over here, or even you can search it from the search menu given over here. So RFQ is very important step in the procurement. It is nothing but the request for quote. Here we generate a request for quote and it can be sent to the multiple vendors. So let's start with the module. Here we can search by any criteria. If you want to filter any specific RFQ, then you can create a new RFQ from here. You can refresh the list. You can use the column picker to keep the columns which you need for your business, or you can hide which are not relevant to you. Like I know don't need company, project. Okay, just click OK. So this only columns are visible over here. You can even expand the column size, width as per your convenience, and thus all settings will be saved for your user, for the logged in user. So other users will not be getting this changes. They can do their changes as per their convenience. So whatever columns you pick, whatever columns width you adjust. Then you have a quick filter where you can filter the RFQs by inquiry number. You can set the date, by status, by specific product. You can search an RFQ. Okay, then you have this reset preferences. So whatever column sequence we changed, or column width we adjusted, or column we made hidden, they can be restored to the default settings when you logged into the system for first time. So this is the reset preference, and it will reset preferences for you only, not for other users. So here you can even update the attributes from the grid itself, like assign to, and the status can be changed and it can be saved from the save button. So you can update the multiple records at a time and then click on the save. It will save all the records which you have changed. Going ahead, you can even drag and drop the columns, single or multiple columns, and do the grouping and view the grouping view of all the data, and even you can create the views. So we have separate tutorials for views and grouping. Please explore them. They are very powerful features and they might be useful to you. Then we can let's go ahead and see the RFQ form. So we can open the RFQ by clicking on the link wherever your cursor changes to hand cursor, and the record will open for you. So here date will be the thing when you created this RFQ, the status, the due date of this RFQ, like post this date this RFQ will not be valid. Then the reference inquiry number, reference sales order number, like if you are getting this RFQ because you have got some inquiry or you have confirmed some order, so that reference numbers can be added over here. Then the description, then the number of lines is the height adjustment of the print. We'll see it later. Then in assigned to who has created this RFQ, then the terms which are submitted, which are to be submitted for your vendors. Then the products for which you are requesting a quote from your vendors. So once you add this data, you can just click on the print. So this is a request for quote print, and this can be sent to your vendor. So here you'll be only able to see this as a product, this is a quantity, and they will submit the pricing for you. Back to the RFQ form. Here you can add the responses whatever you have received from your vendor. So like there are two products, so you can get response for all this product, or you can get for response for a selected product. So you can just go ahead and add the responses, like which supplier have given what response for what product, what was his response, like he can deliver, he cannot deliver, or he will need 1 month of time, 2 weeks of time, whatever, and what is the price he is giving for this product. So you can add multiple responses from multiple vendors. So once you add this all data, so responses may not be a thing when you're creating RFQ. It can be later once you submit. So once you get the responses from vendor after submitting a request for quote to your vendors, you can come back here and add the responses. So you can update this record. So whatever changes you have done, it will get saved, and this form will get closed, and you will be redirected to the list again. Or you can click on the apply changes. So whatever changes you have done, they will be saved, and you will remain still on the same form. You can even delete if you have the permission for deleting the RFQs. Previously we have seen, even you can move this RFQ to purchase order, like your RFQ is now been confirmed, you have made mind to do the procurement, you can just directly move it to purchase order, need not have to do all the things while you are making a purchase order with vendors. Then you can see all the responses and you can compare them from which vendor have given what response for what line item or a product. Let's see how the responses look like. So These are all the RFQ responses for this RFQ number. Here all your products, whatever there in your RFQ will be listed. So we are having two products and there are two responses from two different vendors for different products. So like for this first product, this vendor has responded that it is available instantly and this at this price. This vendor has responded that he can deliver at this price, so we can just now decide so whether to go with this lower price and wait for 2 weeks according to our sales commitment, or we can go with the higher price and get it instantly. For this product, this vendor has not responded, but this vendor has responded that he is having this material and or the item or the product with this price range. So this was a response. So this will be pretty much helpful for you to compare and then put the order to the respective vendors. So coming back to the form, so here we can even see the audit trails or history for who has done what changes over here. So this is RFQ. I'll click on update, so it will save and we will be redirected back to the list. So this was all about RFQ.